The foundation of strong relationships. Why communication matters. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. It's how we connect, understand each other, and build a strong foundation of trust and intimacy. When communication breaks down, relationships suffer. Misunderstandings arise, resentment builds, and we drift apart from the ones we love. Imagine a house built on shaky ground. Without a solid foundation, the house is vulnerable to collapse. Communication is that foundation for relationships. Open, honest, and respectful communication strengthens the bond between partners, allowing them to weather life's storms together. On the other hand, poor communication is like cracks in the foundation. Over time, these cracks widen, weakening the structure. Unresolved conflicts, unexpressed feelings, and a lack of understanding can lead to serious problems, even relationship breakdown. Mastering healthy communication skills is an investment in the well-being of your relationship. It takes effort, patience, and a willingness to learn and grow together, but the rewards are immeasurable. Tip 1. Active listening. Truly hearing your partner. Active listening is more than just hearing the words your partner speaks. It's about being fully present in the conversation, paying attention to their verbal and nonverbal cues, and making a conscious effort to understand their perspective. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to slip into autopilot and only partially listen to our loved ones. To practice active listening, put away distractions like phones and make eye contact with your partner. Focus on their words, tone of voice, and body language. When they're finished speaking, summarize what you heard to ensure you understand. For example, what I'm hearing you say is that you feel overwhelmed with work and need some help around the house. Is that right? Avoid interrupting, offering unsolicited advice, or immediately jumping in with your own perspective. Instead, ask clarifying questions to show that you're engaged and want to understand their experience fully. Phrases like, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "How did that make you feel?" Demonstrate empathy and encourage your partner to open up further. Remember, active listening is about creating a safe space for your partner to feel heard and understood. It's about being present with them in that moment and making them feel like their thoughts, feelings, and experiences matter to you. Tip 2. Speaking your truth. Expressing yourself clearly. While active listening is crucial, it's equally important to express yourself openly and honestly. Bottling up your emotions can lead to resentment and misunderstandings down the line. When sharing your thoughts and feelings, be clear and direct. Use I statements to express your perspective without blaming or accusing your partner. For instance, instead of saying, "You're always late," try, "I feel disrespected when you're late for our plans." This approach focuses on your experience rather than placing blame, making it easier for your partner to hear and understand your perspective. Choose the right time and place for important conversations. Avoid starting a discussion when you're tired, stressed, or rushed. Find a quiet time when you can both focus on each other without distractions. Remember, communication is a two-way street, so give your partner space to respond and share their thoughts and feelings as well. Section 4. Tip 3. Nonverbal communication. Beyond the spoken word. Communication goes beyond words. In fact, a significant portion of our communication is nonverbal, conveyed through our body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and even our silence. Pay attention to your partner's nonverbal cues, as they can provide valuable insights into their emotional state. For example, crossed arms might signal defensiveness, while a warm smile and eye contact convey openness and affection. Be mindful of your own nonverbal communication as well. Ensure your body language aligns with your words. If you're apologizing, but your arms are crossed, and you're avoiding eye contact, your partner might not feel like you're being sincere. Small gestures can go a long way in strengthening your connection. Holding hands, a gentle touch on the arm, or simply making eye contact while your partner is speaking can convey love, support, and understanding. Remember, nonverbal communication can either enhance or contradict your verbal message, so be conscious of the signals you're sending. Section 5. Tip 4. Managing conflict. Navigating disagreements respectfully. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship. It's how you handle disagreements that can either strengthen or weaken your bond. When conflict arises, approach it as an opportunity to understand each other better and find a resolution that works for both of you. Avoid personal attacks, name-calling, or bringing up past grievances. Instead, focus on the specific issue at hand and express your feelings and needs constructively. Use I statements and active listening to foster understanding and empathy. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard when I'm trying to express my feelings about this." If the conversation becomes heated, take a break and agree to revisit it later when you've both had a chance to cool down. Sometimes, all it takes is a few minutes to gather your thoughts, calm your emotions, and approach the situation with a clearer head. Section 6. Tip 5. Cultivating empathy. Stepping into your partner's shoes. Empathy is the ability to understand and share in another person's feelings. It's about putting yourself in your partner's shoes and seeing the world from their perspective, even if you don't necessarily agree with their viewpoint. When your partner is going through a difficult time, try to imagine what it's like to be in their position. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I were in this situation? This simple exercise can help you respond with empathy and understanding rather than judgment or criticism. Remember, you don't always have to have all the answers or offer solutions. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is simply listen with empathy and validate your partner's feelings. Let them know that you hear them, you see their pain, and you're there for them. A simple, "That sounds really hard. I'm here for you," can go a long way in making your partner feel loved and supported. Section 7. Tip 6. Setting boundaries. Respecting each other's needs. Boundaries are essential for healthy relationships. They are the limits we set to protect ourselves physically, emotionally, and mentally. Boundaries are not about controlling your partner. They're about communicating your needs and expectations in a respectful way. Start by identifying your own needs and limits. What are you comfortable with? And what are your deal breakers? Once you're clear about your boundaries, communicate them to your partner clearly and assertively. For example, you might say, "I need some alone time after work to decompress before I'm ready to socialize." Or, "It's important to me that we make decisions together that affect both of us." Respect your partner's boundaries as well. Listen to their needs and be willing to compromise when necessary. Remember, healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding.